I can get one from the stairs. Oh,
Feel free to fill the chairs with the folks we can. Today will be probably 30 to 40 minutes total, but if you want to grab a chair, that would be great too. Cameras in the back, ready? Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here today. I'm Craig Perry, Chief Operating Officer for USA Curling, and I start the day with a simple word, and the word is awesome. It is so awesome to be here today in this community. It's so awesome to have all of you here today. I know our CEO, Dean Gemmel, who's en route to Salt Lake City for some U.S. Olympic Committee meetings, would love to be here today, so he passes on his gratitude. And he knows my favorite word is awesome. He said, make sure you say that. So we're so fortunate to be on the Iron Range for this event, and so fortunate to have some incredible partners right from the very beginning. We're going to have a couple of people come up and share some of the vision that got us to here today and what you can expect in October when we bring the World Curling and Continental Curling Championships to the Iron Range. So right off the bat, there were some special people that helped us out. Obviously, the IRRB. The people here at the ITMAC have been incredible. Curl Wasabi, the Curl Wasabi Foundation, the Iron Trails Travel and Tourism. I mean, it's just been incredible. And I have to tell you that we are all across the country with our national events. It's very special when we're here. And I know from the community, you know how many national events we've had here. So happy to bring this World Championship here to the Iron Range. Phil's going to fill you in a little bit on some of the behind-the-scene things, but we're just talking right now, 40 teams from 25 countries will be here in October, which is incredible. So, again, the awesomeness of awesome is what we're about. The people here have been incredible. We were touring the building again yesterday, and all along the way, when we said we got an idea, someone from the IRRB, somebody from Curl Wasabi, somebody from the ITMAC, or the other communities would say, we can take care of this for you. So it's been spectacular. I'm going to turn it over to Phil, one of our local and world champions, and Phil and I are just ecstatic about being here in October. So Phil, drop it, folks.
Well, how cool is this? I'm aging myself a bit, but was a part of the first international competition that we had here at Curl Wasabi back in 2007 when we hosted the World Juniors. So we have a long storied history of hosting successful world events, and a lot of the same people in this room here today are the same people that supported the community when we hosted that event in 2007. And then again in 2015, when we partnered with World Curling and USA Curling to host Curling Night in America, where we invited teams from Asia and Scotland here to compete live on TV for NBC. It was another fantastic event that the Iron Range was able to be showcased and be able to host. So again, wearing a number of hats with, as the president of the Curl Wasabi Foundation, also a national coach. I've been fortunate enough to be a coach on the teams who have competed in our Pan-Continental Championships. So it's really cool to get it here. It was about a year ago when Dean, our CEO, Dean Gemmel, asked me, he said, World Curling reached out and is looking for a host. And I said, I think the Iron Range is the perfect spot. So first, of course, we needed to get Curl Wasabi folks on board, and then connected Dean with Commissioner Rebavina, and then from there, we're all here today. So it's been a great goal, and just so thankful for the support of the IRRB that we have. And Ida, I want to recognize the Curl Wasabi board members in the room. Raise your hand, and Curl Wasabi members that are all here. We can see the great support that we have from you, and just thank you for everything that you guys are going to be doing up until now, but also looking forward. Just a shout out to Greg, Artie, and staff for taking on leadership roles that we have. We have 2 buildings that we're going to have to support during this event. So this will be the first time during an international event that we're going to have to do that. So we're going to need all the help that we can from the community. And I also want to recognize the Wasabi Foundation board members that are here. Kelsey Johnson, Matt Yuhan, Joe Serrar, Jim Luke, Ellen Lynn, and Dave Hameline. And we play an intricate role working with the IRRB as part of their support for the event. And we are going to make sure that we do everything we can to ensure juniors are involved and seniors are involved in this event and are here to be able to support it. And then finally, just recognize Representative Orwas, Senator Farnsworth, Mayor Guffey, Commissioner Nelson for being here, and then also the support that we've gotten from Senator Klobuchar and from Governor Walz. So, and then lastly, the reason we're all here, how cool is it that we have U.S. Steel as our major sponsor for this event, one of the most iconic companies in the country here, understanding the value of bringing this event to the Iron Range. So thank you for U.S. Steel. We want to do the local reveal. I'll ask Craig to come back up for that, and then we'll hear a few words from U.S. Steel. Thank you.
So I started with the local support and the vision from the beginning a year ago, but as Phil just mentioned, truly today is about a partnership with U.S. Steel that allows us to create a world-class event at both sites and here in the Iron Range. And they open doors for us on how we can really turn this into an incredible championship. So without their support, and obviously the reveal of the logo today and the branding of our title sponsor, we would not be able to do what we're going to be able to do in October. So I'm going to have now Chrissy Barnett come up and just share some things on behalf of U.S. Steel, the title sponsor and partner that's going to help us create this world-class event. Chrissy.
Good morning. I'm Chrissy Barnett. I'm a Senior Director for U.S. Steel based in Mount Iron. On behalf of U.S. Steel, we're very excited to be the title sponsor of the Continental Curling Championships, an event that's going to bring the world to the Iron Range. So, awesome might be one word, but excited, I think, is the word for us today. It's just extremely exciting to be a part of this. U.S. Steel has a long history here on the range, and many of our employees are curlers, and the families are curlers, so there's a lot of interest there. This event brings a rare opportunity to watch some of the best competitors in the world in our own backyard. It's pretty amazing. Community support is very important for all of us at U.S. Steel, and being able to help bring such an iconic event to this area is very humbling. The pride amongst our employees throughout our entire footprint about this event and our role in it is very exciting. Can't wait to watch the teams come in, the fans, and just see how much they enjoy our region. And personally, I'm very excited to wear a shirt with that logo on it, because some might think it's a mountain in the background. I personally think it's a tailings basin. It moves in the water, and it's just very cool, and we're very happy that we were asked to be a part of this. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad Chrissy brought that up, because I was looking at the logo and said, I got to remind them, it's not a mountain, it's the tail. Thank you, Chrissy. Phil and I have both mentioned how vital the IRRB has been. And again, they opened the original doors with us so that we could really start to think about bringing it here. And we'll turn now over to either to say a few words on behalf of the IRRB.
Thank you. It's great to be here with everybody. On behalf of the Iron Range Resources and Rehabilitation, I'm very happy to welcome the Continental Curling Championships to the Iron Range, not only for the economic impact they will have in our communities, but also for the natural connection it has to our region's culture. Northeastern Minnesota has a rich history of European and other 25 countries. So curling was deeply rooted in our immigrant communities when clubs began forming here over a century ago. The local people began curling on frozen outdoor lakes. Today, families and people of all ages curl in our world-class indoor facilities. Two of those facilities will host this event, including the Range Recreation Civic Center, home of Curl Wasabi, and right here at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center in Virginia. The championships will put the Iron Range on the global stage and bring significant tourism and international media to our communities. As a state economic development agency dedicated to diversifying the economy of the Taconite Assistance Area, our agency is proud sponsor of this event. I would like to thank U.S. Steel for joining as a major sponsor. Their generous sponsorship helps to ensure the event's success. Just like curling, mining is steeped in our region's history. The area mining companies and all of the local people and steel workers employed there extracting those minerals from the ground have historically supported our economy and communities. This tradition of support continues today with U.S. Steel sponsoring this event. I'd also like to thank the people who are working to make this event a success. Eva Rosselsberger of World Curling, Dean Filtrovic of USA Curling, the staff and managers at Curl Wasabi, volunteers, the Range Recreation Civic Center, and Iron Trail Motors Event Center in the city of Virginia and Ethel. And finally, the local people, restaurants, hotels, and businesses in our community who are preparing to welcome all of these visitors and athletes and spectators. The event is just a couple months away in October. It promises to be a very exciting moment for the Iron Range and for curling fans across the region. That helps to be a part of it. So thank you. And also, I forgot, I also have a statement from Governor Tim Walz, who was invited to be up here today. So I will read that on behalf of Governor Tim Walz. As a state known for its cold winters and love of winter sports, I'm proud that Minnesota and our Iron Range will host the 2025 and Continental Curling Championships. With nearly 50 curling clubs and a rich history rooted in the sport, our state is honored to welcome an international event that celebrates athleticism and community. We're grateful to U.S. Steel for the generous $100,000 contribution. Their investment underscores what Minnesotans already know, that the Iron Range is a place where tradition, innovation, and opportunity come together. Thank you to World Curling, USA Curling, and the Department of Iron Range Resources and Rehabilitation for bringing this championship to Virginia and Evelyn. The collaboration between communities, agencies, and organizations will ensure this event creates a lasting impact on local businesses, the hospitality sector, and Minnesota's proud curling culture. We look forward to showing to the world what makes Minnesota and the Iron Range a world-class destination for curling and beyond.
Thanks to Ida, and I too, like Chrissy, love the logo. And if Dean Gilmore, our CEO, were here today, he would say, please go to USA Curling website in a couple of weeks and buy merchandise. So we are going to have that brand all over. So next up, I'd just like to bring in State Representative Cal Willow to say a few words. Oh, sorry. First, we have a video from Senator Klobuchar.
Hello to everyone at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. I want to thank first of all my friend Phil, coach of the 2018 U.S. Olympic gold medal curling team. What a fun year that was to see them win that also gives us a chance to show the Iron Range's values, hard work, perseverance, and grit. From October 19th to 26th, the Continental Curling Championship will bring together 320 athletes and coaches from around the world. American and international fans will pack the Iron Trail Motors Arena in Virginia and the Corona Sabi in Evelyn to watch the 40 elite curling teams from 25 nations. And the championships will be televised live in Japan, China, South Korea, as well as streamed worldwide. These championships will be more than just competition. They are a celebration of a beloved sport and international friendship. We're proud to welcome the world to the Iron Range, where curling is not just a pastime, it's life, it's our culture. Thanks again to all the people and partners for making the Continental Curling Championship possible. We'll show the world the warmth and hospitality of Minnesota, even if it's coming from a sheet of ice. See you in October.
Well, good morning. I just want to welcome everybody to the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. We are in the center of my district. I am pleased to be the representative for the heart of the Iron Range in District 7B. And I can just tell you, for those of you that don't know me and those of you watching somewhere at home, I'm proud that U.S. Steel is sponsoring this event. I'm a state representative now, but I also work for United States Steel. And I have for 29 years. I'm a third-generation miner and a second-generation steel worker at our closest U.S. Steel facility. U.S. Steel employs at least 1,800 people directly in this region. And so the effects of mining in this region, mining built this entire region. I mean, that's why it's called the Iron Range. And so it's very exciting to me, over a 100-year history that we have. When U.S. Steel came into being, we were mining on the Iron Range already when that corporation was formed. So I'm a very proud employee of U.S. Steel. Today, I'm here as a state representative. On Thursday, I'll be up in their shop and I'll be welding something in the Bat and Weld shops. And so I'm proud of that. I think it's just an amazing opportunity that we have to showcase the value of the Iron Range. And I can tell you honestly that for many years people talk about tourism opportunities that we have here and how much we love winter and things like that. I will tell you honestly, in my 40s, I was getting tired of winter. I have young kids, they like winter. I was kind of over it. And a co-worker at U.S. Steel introduced me to curling. And now I've been curling with my family for about the last 7 or 8 years. It has transformed the way I feel about winter because it's a great sport. And now I'm just so excited to be able to welcome in so many people across the world to our home. And it's just an amazing opportunity for us to bring those folks to the Iron Range and to bring the Iron Range to the world. And so I'm just so grateful for that. Let's see, I just want to hit the high points here. I told you a little bit about myself. We talked about curling, the value of mining. This facility, this region, none of this would be here if we weren't still mining in Minnesota. And U.S. Steel is a major factor in that. U.S. Steel is the largest mining to steel entity in this part of the country. Actually, we supply, not U.S. Steel, but the Iron Range supplies 85% of the fresh core steel in the United States of America. And a lot of people don't know that, but there's about 11 million jobs downstream of steelmaking in this country. And so we're very proud of that. We're proud to bring these folks to the Iron Range to enjoy curling. I'm excited to see it. I'm also excited to talk to Coach Phil here. By the way, thank you so much for the invite, Coach. About the opportunities that are coming for the people of the Iron Range. Starting August 4th, you'll be able to volunteer to be part of this event. And also on August 4th, you'll be able to buy tickets for this event. So keep that in mind because it's going to fill up. It's going to fill up. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a historic event on the Iron Range. And a lot of things we do here are historic. So I want to thank you for being here. I'm excited to see you in October. And let's have a great time. Thank you.
been involved in a lot of events, a lot of different levels, from local to high school to national to world. And I don't know if I've ever been part of a greater community as excited as we have seen today. And it's truly inspiring to hear some of the things about how they want to be involved and how they want to make sure that this is a spectacular event. Again, August 4th tickets, August 4th volunteers, we're going to need a lot. And I hope that we are able then to also get the merchandise ready for it. So the last couple things I just want to recognize here, we also have Senator Rob Farnsworth. And then we are going to finish up here with Virginia Mayor Larry Cook. Mayor?
Wow, this is awesome. It's exciting. This is, I just want to say on behalf of all of us, not just the city of Virginia, but the Quad Cities of Everfield and Baltimore too, who is all going to be part of this process. Welcome to the Iron Curtain Boys Event Center. The event center that was built on an idea 15 years ago. And we have a lot of sponsors at the Iron Curtain Boys Event Center. I want to say thank you to United States Steel, because you are now standing or sitting in the United States Steel lobby, who spent a significant amount of money in investment in our community. What you do for the community, all the sponsorship that you made, all these investments you made to help make this a better place for us to live and work. Thank you, United States Steel. So, quick story. Well, first of all, curling is a very, very close second to hockey on the Iron Range. Outstanding events where adults can participate, kids for miles for years and decades. And so I want to make sure that we understand the importance of curling in this country. Curling on the Iron Range. We are so fortunate here in Virginia to have this opportunity to host this event. Now, standing to my right is our park and rec director, Brian Silver. Brian Silver is going to be the point person for this facility. Anything you need from the city of Virginia, anything you need, whether you're a sponsor, whether you're a part of USA Curling, whether you are a porter, wherever you are, the point person for this contact at this facility is going to be Brian Silver. He's got big broad shoulders. He doesn't look like he's a warm guy, but he'll take care of it. So, real quick story. My father curled for many, many years. When I was a little kid, he curled at the old Lamont building, which is now located at the Laurentian home or apartment complex. And now it is just a garage, which is a shell of its former self. And look what curling has done, how it has evolved over all these years to the events from the Rock to the Iron Curtain Boys Event Center to how popular this event is. All the things in philanthropic and USA Curling, and all the people from the Curling Wasabi, the foundation, the Rock Board, which Mayor Overstar sits on, myself and others, to help this facility grow and help curling succeed in this area. It's just an honor and a privilege for us to be here, to be part of this event. So when my father was curling, I would sit in a little chair. There's little windows, and I'd sit in that little chair with a Tootsie Pop while he was curling. And he would curl with his boss, Emil Lindemann, who was the chief of police of Virginia at the time. My father was a captain in the detective division. And so I remember this I just remember this clearly. Why I remember this, I don't know. But I'm sitting there, and we come up, finish the game, and my dad said, well, how come you didn't give me the intern instead of the outern? Even when he says, well, because you couldn't make the other one. So, curling was a very important part of my life growing up, and I curl obviously from time to time at some of these little events, and it's just an honor and privilege to be here today. So on behalf of the city of Virginia, all of us, welcome everybody, and we'll do everything we can to accommodate anything you need for our community. It is just an awesome time to be here, and Commissioner Levine and the strong support of the community that's been for so many years. If you see Phil Drummond's father, Bird, Bird's an avid golfer and an avid curler, and Phil, I've known you for many, many years, and just an outstanding team that's come here today. So on behalf of all of us, those of you who are participating, I can't thank you enough. It's an honor and privilege for us to be here and be part of this little event. So thank you, everybody.
So World Curling, USA Curling, but the U.S. Steel and Continental World Championships is going to be fantastic. We've had a great number of people just telling you a little bit about their commitment to this event, how they grew up with it. I can tell you that there isn't a more social or welcoming sport than curling. And one of the things that Phil mentioned, we also are going to be doing things within the community, bringing kids from the schools over, the seniors, the juniors. We want this not just to be the World Championships and Continental Championships for those countries that will be here. We want it to be a community event where all are part of it, feel welcome, and enjoy, as you heard some of these stories, how curling really impacts us. And so thank you all today for being here. All the members of the panel who had a chance to speak will be available to members of the media. Any of you here that want to talk curling, I know how you love to talk curling, they will be available. We do have the World Curling people here for a site visit today and tomorrow, so we'll be busy finalizing some of the details here and at Colonel Wasabi, but I'll start with one last word, and I'll end with one last word. It's simply awesome. We are excited. Thank you so much for being here. Overwhelmed by the number of people. And this really is that spark a year ago when Phil said, I think the Iron Range has to be the spot improvement today. So we'll see many of you throughout the next couple of months. I'll help you with all the things. I'll be working directly with Brian. But I want to see all of you and all of your friends here in October. We're looking forward to it. United States Steel and Continental Curling Championships. Unbelievable. Thank you.
I don't.